Kamaru Usman successfully defending his UFC welterweight title over the weekend with an impressive knockout punch on Jorge Masvidal. Conor McGregor was less impressed and said Usman was copying his moves in the octagon, tweeting, "Can't be copying my words and my shots and not get a smack for it. I like 170. It's mine soon." Shannon, what shot do you give Conor McGregor to beat Usman here?
Skip, it's MMA. You know, anything can happen. This is a lot different than boxing.
That is true.
Yeah.
To say he has no shot, but I would be willing to put my money on Kamaru Usman. Skip, this dude, he did it. I don't think anybody thought he could stand with Jorge Masvidal and win. Everybody expected him because he has a wrestling background, take him to the ground like he did last time, stall him out on the ground, and win unanimously that way. But no, he stood up. I think Masvidal got overconfident because he said, you know, he got no power in his shots. But Skip, he did something.
What he thought from the first
fight. If you watch what Usman did, Skip, anytime you throw a punch, you open yourself up to take a punch. If you watch what Usman did, he slaps his right hand down.
He did.
And came over with a flush shot, and then boom, it was over. Now, very few people can throw a punch or a shot that's off balance. I've seen Roy Jones Jr. do it. I've seen Floyd Mayweather throw shots, but not MMA fighters because they're not the boxing background like a boxer. Usman's for real. Now, he should be pound for pound. Khabib is gone.
Yeah. If in fact he's gone, and we think he is.
Well, he's gone he hadn't fought an extended period of time.
I agree.
John Jones has been over a year. Now, the only person that, for me, in contention for best pound for pound is Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, if you want to put Amanda Nunes in there, okay, fine. But right now, Usman is where it's at. Conor, you don't want these kind of problems. He need to focus on Poirier. Skip, he's lost 2 of his last 3 fights. He's lost 3 of his last 6 fights. Some of that shine is good. All that brash talking, bro. You getting carried. You getting slapped in the ring. So I don't get what the braggadocious. Conor, Skip, he can sell a fight better than anybody. But I don't know if he want these kind of problems from Usman.
This is not the Nate Diaz that he went up to 170 to get revenge over.
Yeah,
Remember?
this guy's technical.
This guy is
for real, Skip.
Fierce, for real. So before I answer Jenny's question about what shot I would give Conor, I do want to point out that Usman has idolized Conor almost to a fault because he has copied him in and out of the octagon. If we could see the TikTok that demonstrates out of the octagon, please.
Any one of these little melody fools can get it. Any one of these fools can get it. Any one of them.
I like Dustin. I think he's a good fighter. He's even a great fighter, you know, but great is still levels below me.
He's a great fighter. I take nothing away from him. He's a great fighter. But even great's not enough when it comes to me.
I need to see active. I need to see activity.
They can all get it. They need to show me some activity. Just show me some activity.
Yeah. It's red panty night when you decide to fight me, eh? Back at home with your wife.
I have what everybody wants. You know, it's green panty night when you fight me.
You can't even read.
First of all, can you even read?
Okay. I get it, because he's the greatest showman maybe I've ever seen in any sport. I've never seen anybody pre-event better than he is. He can sell it the way nobody can. But I'm afraid he sold out to Floyd Mayweather Jr. And again, I thought he hung in with him. What was it, the 10th round he got to? But he made $100 million, somewhere thereof. It's so much money that it takes some of your heart away, some of your drive away. It's harder to get up and go train when you just made $100 million. And I'm not seeing the same Conor because he's just not as hungry as he used to be. So does he really want this? He wanted to get back at Khabib, and you know what would happen? I'm afraid he would have not walked out of the octagon.
Conor is a stand-up fighter. If you stand up with him, trade blows, because he got boxing background, even though he really never fought professionally with the exception of that one time when you fought against Floyd. But he has more of a boxing background. This guy's a wrestler. This guy can take it. You see how easy he took Masvidal down? Masvidal is notorious for his kick. Knocked Ben Askren smooth out, the fastest knockout in UFC history. He blocked it, caught him, boom, on his back. Just like that. If Conor can't keep Khabib off him, how the hell he gonna keep Usman off him at 170?
Plus, Usman's such a better striker than he used to be, because I was shocked the way I've never been shocked watching UFC when he caught Masvidal flush in the jaw and knocked him cold.
Out.
I didn't think I would see that.
And gave him a couple of extra. You take this with you. I know you out on the ground, but take this with you.
Well, yeah. If he can do that, so he could stand and trade with Conor in the middle of the ring, he's bigger, he's stronger, he's quicker. It's a lethal combination.
But Skip, Conor Conor is struggling at 155. You trying to go up and come up 15 pounds? This dude, I mean, what you think Usman walks around at 185,
yes,
190?
I do. He has to come down to 170.
Yeah.
And again, Conor beat Cowboy at 170, and he got revenge on Nate.
That ain't Cowboy. That ain't Nate Diaz. Nope. Nate Diaz don't have the skills this man. Nate Diaz is a fighter. He's more of a Masvidal type of a guy.
Masvidal.
But these guys here, Skip, these guys are so technical now with the jiu-jitsu, with the wrestling background, and they can strike if they need to. I don't think Conor wants these kind of problems. He says he does, but I don't believe he does.
When Usman said afterward that I'm getting better, it gave me chills because he's getting better and he's the best.
Does Conor forget that Poirier carried him? He slapped him, Skip.
He did.
And you want this? Mm-hmm. I think Conor just want big paydays, Skip.
One more big payday.
If he loses, he ain't getting no more paydays.
As great as UFC was over the weekend, this was the favorite thing I saw. Gronk, he set a world record, and we're going to show it to you next. Over the weekend, but according to reports, that doesn't mean Cleveland is sold on the quarterback for the future. Mary Kay Cabot is reporting that the Browns and Baker have not even entered any talks about getting into a long-term deal done. So, Shannon, do you expect the Browns to sign Baker to a long-term deal?
Well, Skip, there's no rush. I mean, he's going into his fourth year. They picked up the option. I would see what he does after this season before I enter into a long-term agreement, because we see where the market is, Skip. $40 million is his starting point now. And so Dak just got $40 million, 75 the first year. What's it going to be, 41? 80 guaranteed the first year? So, Skip, the price is only going up. But I don't see what Baker has done to warrant the extension this early. At least Lamar Jackson says, I won an MVP. I've gone to I've made 3 playoff appearances. I've won the division. Josh Allen can say, I've won a division. I've gone to the playoffs twice. I finished second in the MVP. What's on Baker's resume? Gone to 1 playoffs, never won the division, never been in the MVP discussion. So for me, I think these other 2 guys, Skip, are probably more in line to getting something done this summer as opposed to Baker. If I'm the Cleveland Browns, I'm not doing a deal with Baker. I'm not giving, excuse me, I'm not giving $160, $170 million extension for a guy that's only gone to the playoffs once, never won the division, and never been an MVP candidate. So for me, I'm not doing anything until after the season, 2021 season.
Okay, so are you saying that you believe Baker will not last in Cleveland? Do you think he'll be gone after next year?
No, I'm saying I'm not even, as Mary Kay Cabot said, they haven't even entered the discussion. So that lets me know, because, Skip, if you look at the guys that got these deals, you look at Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz had won a division and helped lead his team to a Super Bowl. You look at Jared Goff. Jared Goff had won the division, led his team to a Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield has done none of this. So I believe Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen would be more in line to get a deal, get something done this summer, as opposed to Baker Mayfield. Now, he comes out, builds on what he did last year. Well, Skip, it's a no-brainer. But as of right now, nah, I'm not doing anything. I don't really need to.
By the way, Carson Wentz did not lead his team to a Super Bowl. He played no playoff snaps.
Skip, he had won 11 games before he got hurt. They were going to win the division because they were 4 games clear of everybody. So he was going to win the division. So on his resume, he has 2 division titles.
And where is he now?
In Indy, about to get another one.
Oh, is he?
It sure is.
And Philly said, we screwed up and we eat that. What would they, like 39 million in dead cap money?
Well, what did Dallas do? Dallas said, we screwed up. We got to pay $75 million. Y'all ate that.
And the Rams said, we screwed up and we will eat 24 dead cap dollars, 24 million dead cap dollars. Really? 39 million and $24 million mistakes made by the Rams and the Eagles?
But let me ask you a question.
Wow.
Both teams felt that they could get better at that position. Do the Browns feel they can get better at that position? Is that why they're waiting?
Okay, so I ask you, I'm going to nail you down on this. Do you think Baker Mayfield will get a long-term deal with the Cleveland Browns? Yes or no?
Yes, but not this year.
Okay, but yes means he'll get one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the discussion? Does Lamar have a long-term deal nailed down? No, he does not. Does Josh Allen? I don't know what they're doing. Have they even started?